Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're going to be trying something new. We're here for the free trial game demo of The Tenants. Now this game will be going to early access on March the 25th, 2021, so that's just under 2 weeks from now. And if you're interested in it, I know that you can get it through Steam, which is where I've downloaded this free trial game demo. So I thought we'd take a look, see if it's a game that I'm interested in, see if it's a game that any of you might be interested in. So the information about this game demo is that you can play for about an hour and a half on it, and that it's got a lot of the general game systems already implemented. If you look here, there's quite a few language options that are already available, even though we've not quite reached early access. And it's got most of the things in the options that a full release game is expected to have. Look, you can do key boundings. So it's quite far along in the production of the game. As you can see, I did have a little go earlier along, but we'll start a new game here. So you can't really customise your character, but you don't see your character in the game actually, not at least this far. So the avatar is just the picture that you'll see on your phone and things when you're interacting with the game itself. So let's choose the pink-haired girl and let us be Kitty. And then let's begin. So if you look at the tooltip at the bottom there, they are asking us to report bugs, issues, anything we want to tell them about the game. Please use the in-game feedback too. So they are looking for as much input from the players as they possibly can get as well. It is quite a long time for it to load, even though it's a demo, so that does indicate that there's quite a lot of the game actually in this demo. Oh, and here's our map. And a character to speak to us. Hello! Work in progress. Welcome to Wondersville. We're currently struggling with a small immigration crisis, but all in all, it's a great town. For now, most of the city will remain inaccessible, but we'll unlock other districts in time. Ready to dive in? Click on the Slums district and meet me there. I'll explain more as we go. So my first impression is that text there for the introduction was a bit too quick because I didn't have any control over how fast that went and I couldn't keep up with it. So at the moment all we can go to is this slums area, which is the mostly grey concrete background. So it's the more run-down part of town near the docks. And it looks pretty much like we would expect for a sort of slum area. There you are, nicely done. I've seen folks get lost in this place before. Anyhow, check out your cell phone. I've left a job for you. Better take it before someone else does. So we grab and drag around the map. It doesn't look too bad for what they're classing as a slums area. It is a bit run down, needs a bit of an upgrade. So it's going to be the cheaper part of town, which is obviously the place where you would start. So we've got 3 things we can click on our phone. And the first one here is the job, Sesame Street, 604/1, Uncle Steve. Oh, hi Uncle Steve. I need someone to turn my old trailer into a proper living space. Yes, well, we'll definitely take that then. So we're doing the job for our uncle. Okay, now onto the real thing. Let's take a look at my old camper. My friend Pedro used to live in it, and it might look messy, but I bet you'll make it nice and fancy. So that gives us the rundown that we had before. He's given us quite a bit of cash to deal with it. Time left 366 days, so we've got plenty of time. Task, clean up the apartment. Oh, there's a tiny little trailer. Oh, that is so small. 6 meters squared. Wow, that is tiny. And it's valued at 32,000? Wow, that is a lot of money for a tiny little trailer in the slums. Wow. This game's going to be very pricey for buying property, I think, here. So, prosperity of the neighbourhood is C. It's got electric, it's got heating. Right, so we want to begin cleaning. Oh, Steve's going to do the cleaning for us. That's lovely. Right, I'm in. Looks like the place is littered with garbage. Why don't we start with that? I know you don't like to get dirty, so just let me know what you want to clean up and I'll do the rest. Oh, thanks Uncle Steve, I really appreciate that. It's really nice when someone else does the cleaning for you. Let's sit back and relax. So we are the task manager. We are not the hands-on person by the looks of it. We are the overseer, yay! It's really nice to have an uncle to do all the work for us. Right, one more pile of garbage, so just click clean and he'll come over and do that for us. Yes, we really have a tiny amount of space to work for. So what else do we have here? So if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you can see that it has the instructions for doing things. So you can turn around, move the camera, and of course you can reset the key bindings in the controls menu as well. So we've got a crack on the wall and we can click plaster, and Uncle Steve's going to do that job for us as well. He is a handyman as well. That's just really nice to have him around. Right, so we can scrap the shower or we can restore it. It says it's got a 74% chance, so we'll try that. Oh, good job, Steve. You are super duper, aren't you? Right, so can we do the same with these? Yes, we could scrap it or a 70% chance to restore it. So let's try and restore it. Anything that we can save gives us more budget for doing other things, of course. And the final thing that we can work on is the fridge. That does look in very poor condition. Oh, 100% chance to restore. We'll definitely do that then. A new fridge would save us an awful lot of money, wouldn't it? And that was the last of it. Cool. You can end this whole cleaning bonanza by politely pointing me to the front door. Try it. I promise I won't take it personally. Bye, Uncle Steve. Thanks so much for your help. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes, please. Click on the apartment and enter the renovation mode. I want to see how it looks from up close. So we now have a begin renovation button that we can click on for the small trailer. Renovation. Welcome to the renovation mode. In this mode, game time will run slower so that you can focus on the job at hand. Oh, that's handy. As you can see in the top left corner, your remaining budget for the job is highlighted in blue to distinguish it from your own money, which I think is in green usually. Renovation. Use the menu of the bottom of the screen to access different renovation options. Some of them are not available yet, but don't worry, you'll get to them eventually. You can go back to the game by clicking the Leave button in the last tab. So all of the renovation work is done from the bottom of the screen, and we can see now we've got floors, walls, furniture and door options, and then we've got buttons to the right and left of that. It already looks so much better. Now let's take care of the floors. Look at the checklist on the right and pick the appropriate type of floor. You can hover over item icons to learn more about them. So now we've got a required in the apartment, and then the floor is highlighted up for us, and he wants linoleum. So in floors we want to look for linoleum. Oh, look, the required items, if they've got a little green circle on them, they're the ones that meet the requirement in the required in the apartment tab. So that's helpful. That means we can clearly, easily see which items match the requirements that the job has given for us. So that makes it a lot easier. Now, I like games where we can go for lots of flair and match everything and design it so that it looks beautiful. But I think with this game, the more money you spend on an item, the more the person that gives you the job likes the job. So I think it's more a matter of Tetris. So you Tetris in all the items that they want and try and spend as much on each item as you possibly can, regardless of whether they actually match or not. So not quite sure how I'm going to love this game or not because of that. I like to do the matching and fun thing rather than using the most expensive item, whether it matches well or not. So for his walls he wants grey, which I think is kind of a bit boring. When you've got such a small space, I think it would be nice to have more. So if you you can individually click on each panel to put the wallpaper on, or if you use shift and then click on the wall, it will then fill in all of the walls in the area, so that makes it a little bit quicker if you want to do all the walls in the same colour. Right, Uncle, what you got? Perfect. Now on to the most interesting part. Furnishing. Pick whichever piece of furniture you like and place it in the apartment. You can rotate it with Z and C. You can also rotate the camera by holding number 7 and scrolling in and out. And like I say, I love the fact that you've got the controls on the lower right of the screen, so that if you forget which buttons you've got locked into the spots, you can see them again easily to figure out what the controls are. So that's an interesting list of things that he wants in the little trailer. He's not asking us to put a bed in. I know we've not got much space, but it does seem a little odd to not have a bed, don't you think? So there's the controls just there, see. We don't have a lot of space to put things in, do we? So this is definitely going to be a bit Tetrisy on this one. Now we want a toilet, but the only place really to put the toilet is going to be in plain view of the sofa. Definitely not a space and a view that I would want. Very interesting. A toilet in plain view. So we've got quite a big budget for just a small job, so I think we can just afford to use the most expensive ones. Now we need to rotate. Okay, the rotate buttons are not working on that. Ah, right, if we push it right up to the wall, it will just automatically rotate to the wall. Ah, you're getting the hang of it, great. Now I'll leave you to it. Finish up the place however you like, but remember that you have to meet all the requirements before you can deliver the job. Right, so we need toilet paper. That's quite a few different choices of toilet paper, so we'll take the most expensive one again, and we can fit that in the corner. Yeah, there we go. Just needed to pull it slightly further away from the wall to make it fit properly. Right, so that's the bathroom requirements done then, isn't it? So we now need a microwave and a TV, and if we can, they also prefer to have some DVDs as well. We've got a big blank wall here. I wonder if we can hang a TV on the wall so that we can free up a bit more space. We've already got our sofa. It's a fairly expensive sofa. It's not the cheapest, it's not the most expensive, but I think we'll probably stay with the sofa we've already got, because it just seems such a waste to buy something new. Right, so the only wall-mounted TV we've got is far too big to fit on our wall. I'll just jiggle it around just to see. No, we really can't fit that in, so we're going to have to go for something smaller, and that means we're going to need some sort of stand to place it on, and we don't really have that much space to do that. So we're really going to want some sort of small table. Oh, narrow coffee table? That's not going to take up as much space, is it? But it does need foot access on two sides, so I can't put that up against a wall. Now we need to place this so we can still have access into the bathroom area, but I also want as big a gap as we can possibly get between the sofa and the TV, because it's not good to be that close to a TV. Now, can we fit this plasma in? Will it? I'll just keep moving things around. Oh, now, why is that not fitting? It looks to me like it ought to. How about we move it just a little bit further away from the wall, because I think just maybe it's that little bit too big. I'd really like to put it there against the wall, but because of the two sets of feet, we can't. We need access from both sides. Right, let's try that again. Now it's got a little bit more space between the wall. Maybe it was just that little bit too big to fit before. Oh yeah, perfect. Oops, no, don't keep rotating. That's it. Stop. Okay, so I still need to get a little bit more familiar with the controls. It's easy to over-rotate things. And then the preferred item is some DVDs, so let's put those down here. Rotate a little bit. There we go, beautiful. So we need now a microwave. And that means we'll probably need something to put the microwave on. We already have our fridge. I think we might need to move that a little bit, because it's looming right over the sofa. I don't like that. So if we can put this right in the corner, then maybe next to that we can fit some sort of cupboard or unit so that we can put the microwave on top of that. Yeah, see, our fridge is the cheaper fridge model, but again, I don't want to throw away something that we've already got that's usable, so I think we'll keep what we've got. Maybe we'll rotate it right into the corner that way so that we can have the cabinet and the microwave next to it. I know that's blocking the window a little bit, but because we've got such a small amount of space, I think it's best to just do it that way. Then we'll have a nice little cabinet here, right next to it, and then we can put the microwave on top of that. We'll use the most expensive microwave. See what I mean? Everything is now mismatched because everything is different colours, but we are in a little trailer, so... I think we want to make it a little bit more fancy. Let's add a little bit of decor to it. Maybe a plant, maybe a picture. How about a beach painting? And the blue at least ties into the sofa colour and maybe even the sort of aqua greeny colour of the microwave. Oh, see, I want to tie everything together, even though it's a tiny trailer. He's given us a huge budget though for this. A little welcome mat at the front. Let's rotate that around. There we go. That makes it slightly more homey, don't you think? And then if we use the icon there to deliver the job. Ooh, where's he taken us now? Now that you've finished your first official job, I'll let you in on a secret. Your aunt, my dear wife, left you this unit. I think it's a perfect opportunity to get your landlord career started, but the apartment requires some upfront work before we can rent it out. Yeah, it looks like it has been just a little bit of storage, doesn't it? Begin renovation, begin open house, connect electricity. Oh right, we need to connect electricity. Yes, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Oh, look, there's an electrician coming in to... Ooh, can we get down? Yeah, there we go, we went out instead of down. So there's the electrician putting the electricity in for us. Wow, lots of things happening all at once. Right, so Uncle says, great, we've got electricity now. You'll have to take some more jobs and save up for the installation of the heating and for some renovation work. Good luck. Simple renovation jobs are now unlocked. Looks like you're ready to start working on other people's projects now. The Jobs app on your phone now features simple renovation jobs for you to pick up. So that's going to be how we're going to earn our money, so that we can put the heating into this unit and earn some money so we can also decorate it. Right, so on our phone here now, we are level 1. We've completed one job. Or we can get random loot boxes. Oh, so is that how we open up new items to use in our work? Job reviews. Sesame Street. Oh yeah, this is Uncle's trailer. So furniture, we only got a 4-star. So we didn't swap out the sofa for the most expensive one, and we didn't swap out the fridge for the most expensive one. So we got a 4 rating instead of a 5 for doing that. Okay, so we've got 2 options for job. Oh no, we've got more than 2. We've got, what, 3 different options available? So I'm looking for someone to build a new bathroom in my apartment. Create a new bathroom, budget almost 5,000. I need to build a new bathroom in my unit, budget 4,400. So that's 2 bathroom jobs there. And then the third one is... I need an architect guy to design a new bathroom, cheap and quick. Why don't we take the top one, because it's got the biggest budget. I'm looking for someone to build a new bathroom in my apartment. Requirement, create a new bathroom, budget $4,950. Right, so let's close the phone down and take a look. So focus required furniture and walls, doesn't mind first impression. So we want to spend most of our money on the furniture and the walls. So if we click on the little person icon, that will take us to the job itself. Spacious flat, Sycamore Circle, number 13. Decor. While performing renovation jobs, you have to focus on different rating categories to score 5 stars. Decor category might be the trickiest to get right. The reviewer will rate decor based on the amount of money you spend on decor items. Every type of room has a separate list of items that affect the score. To achieve a high decor rating, check out the room info window and see what types of items are taken into consideration in a given room type. So like I said before, it's specifically saying the amount of money you spend on the required items will increase the rating that you get for that. Right, so the only empty room is obviously the one we've got for the bathroom then. We've got quite a big room this time, so that's a good sign. We've got a little bit more space to play with, so it should be easier to fit things in a more imaginative, fun way. So for the walls he wants brown or yellow, for the walls he wants tile or stone. So we'll use the most expensive tile on the floor, and the wall he wants brown or yellow, so the most expensive brown is 55, the most expensive yellow is 40, so we use the brown. So you can do individual panels, or you can use shift and then click to colour in all the walls on a room. So if you want every wall the same colour, the shift click is the quickest way to do that. If you want to put different colours on different walls, you'll have to click the panels individually to do it that way. So he wants a bathtub or shower, so you have a choice here, but I think the bathtub is probably the best bet because it looks nice and we've got enough space to play with. If you're in a much smaller bathroom, I would definitely go for a shower installation, but that bath looks really nice with the walls we've got, so that's really cool. And I think that corner there near the window is a great place to put the bath. If we can spin the room round a little bit, then I think the toilet and the sink will go on the opposite side of the bathroom, and we've got plenty of space to play with. So the toilets, the most expensive one is the Pigeon. That's a strange name for a toilet, isn't it? Pigeon. So we've got to try and find a position. Oh right, okay, so if you're too close to the bath it won't allow you to place it down, so there's got to be a certain amount of spacing for accessing different items, and we've got to learn what those sort of spacings are. So we'll take the most expensive toilet brush and then the most expensive toilet roll thing, which is the one that we used in the last job in Uncle's trailer as well, and it's freestanding so people can move it around as and when they want to. The next big ticket item, of course, is going to be the bathroom sink. Ooh, do we go for a great big wide counter thing? I think we might have enough space for that, so let's try that out. Rotate. There we go. Will that fit? Slightly further across there, I think, because we want to make sure there's plenty of space for coming in and out of the door. I rather like that unit. That's really nice. Gives you lots of storage as well in the bathroom. And then preferred furniture is a wall plant. So let's have a look under the decorations tab and see what sort of wall plants we've got. So we've got sort of hanging wall plants. Oh look, that one's got like 3 in a row. Will it fit there, or should we put it in the corner over here, that empty corner? Then it looks like we've deliberately put that in there to fill that space. I mean, you could put things like a hamper and stuff in the corner there if we had them. I don't think we've got anything like that at the moment. So I think that's everything that's required for the job, isn't it? But we've still got some budget left, so we could put another set of this plant on the opposite wall next to the sink. I think that will look really nice, and it adds a little bit more decoration to the place, doesn't it? Now we've got to decide whether we want to add something else. I think maybe a picture. You know what I'm like for bathrooms and pictures. I always like to put a picture or a rug or something in for a little bit of decor. Oops. I was just trying to put a rug down and it's made me move out of the room altogether. Now we're having a little peep at the rest of the house. Probably not what we should be doing, is it? Right, so I think we lost the rug, but I think it was a little bit too big possibly as well there. I just feel that we need a little bit of something else. I think we're going to use that beach picture again, because I think that's a great one for bathrooms, beach scenes, landscape scenes. I always think they're good for bathrooms. Still tempted to put a small rug in if I can fit something. Actually, that might work quite well to sort of give you something to not slip on when you jump in and out of the bath. Not have cold feet when you're brushing your teeth, that sort of thing. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm quite happy with that. That's actually not a bad looking bathroom. Oops. There we go. So we have now got our reviewer to come in and tell us what they think of the job. Oh, they really liked the toilet. They really liked the plan. Carpet's okay, not the best, but it's okay. Decor, they really like that. Oh, is that the end of a review? Well, we can see what they said about it. In just a minute, there we go. New items are unlocked. Earn experience by completing jobs, purchase apartments and signing agreements with tenants to level up and unlock your new items. So there you go, we've got 5 new items for completing that job. That's cool. That gives us more options for when we're doing the work, and later on when we can renovate our own apartments. I think that will give us more chance to be more flair, won't it, doing our own items. New items unlocked, 4 more, earn experience back. So that's the same set of text there. Keep earning and we'll keep unlocking new things. So I think that's on the phone where we had the little box icon, so every time we fill up the bar we unlock new things. And let's take a quick look at the review. We're now level 3. Yeah, so that's when we fill up those bars, those boxes unlock, and that's where we get all the new things. And our review for Sycamore Circle. Oh look, 5 stars, they really liked it. It's like Kitty replaced the door with a portal to a different flat. Amazing. Oh, so they really liked us. They've given us some extra cash for great work. So, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!